So today we will see do while loop. So what is do while loop? Let us see in a program. So now I will again open my folder and now I will name my file do while loop.cpp and now I will start my program. Now as we know we have to write this every time. So now we will start our main program, in which again I will do same thing as I had done in earlier video, that initializing variable I with equal to 0 value, and then I will do what? Now I will start my loop. But now wait, in that we have learned about the while loop and now we are going to learn about do while loop. So what will happen here? First of all, do will be used and then while will be used. So first of all, let me write something here and then I will read and tell you what actually do while loop do. So the do while loop is a variant of a while loop. This loop will execute the code block once. Mean to say that when we will use here do, then it will execute the code once. First of all, it will execute the code and then it will check the condition. So do while loop will execute the code block once before checking if the condition is true. Then it will repeat the loop as long as the condition is true. Mean to say that if we will use here do, and in this do block whatever statement we will write, that statement will be executed at least once and then the condition will be checked, that is while and then condition that we have to use here so that it can validate that condition is true or not. So whatever condition we will write here, it will be checked after that statement is run once. So whenever this statement will be running first time, after that it will check the while statement, that what statement we have to see here. So then it will check again that if that condition is met here, then the statement will run, otherwise it will not. So let's make the program to print the numbers from 0 to 4, or we can say 0 to 5. First of all, we will use a do and then curly braces, and in between curly braces we will use the statement, let's see out I, and then again that we had done in earlier program slash n and semicolon and then I plus plus to increment the value of I. So now we will use while statement here. After the end of this curly braces we will use while, and then in bracket we will write the condition that we have to see, that will be I less than 5, that if I will be less than 5 then you can run the statement, otherwise not. So we will run it again, the output will be same as we had seen in while loop. So you can see here that output is same 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and if I will do it here less than equal to 5, then output you know that 0 to 5 will be the output. So 0 to 5 is the output here. But what is the difference then? Then now let me show you the difference. If I am doing it here that I is less than 0, mean to say that I is less than 0, that is not here. You can see that I is equal to 0 but not less than 0. So according to that, condition is not met here, so it should not run. But what do while loop will do here? Do while loop will execute it once and then it will check that condition is true or false. If it will be false, then it will not execute it again, but if it will be true, then it will execute it again. So let me run this program. You can see what the output comes here. So you can see 0 had came here, which should not come if it is a condition of while loop, but it is a do while loop. So first of all it will do, mean to say that it will run the statement once and then it will check the condition. So this is the difference between while loop and do while loop. Instead of this, if we want to use here while loop, then see, then this condition is not met. So if we are using here while loop instead of do while loop, then what will happen? You can see now it will not print the 0 because the statement is false. You can see here nothing has been printed yet because the statement is false. But if the statement is true, then only it will be printing here 0 to 3. You can see 0 to 3 is printed. But in the case of do while loop, we had seen here that if the statement is false, but still it will run once and then it will check the condition. So this is useful if we are making some programs like in which we first of all want to get the output at first time. After that we check the user input, that what user had inputted here. And to say that we can use here C in. First of all I will do here C out and then here enter a number 0 or 1, 0 to end and 1 to start again. So now what will happen? First of all let me take the user input here, that is I is initialized as 0. But still we know that do while condition is there, so first of all it will execute it and then it will check the condition. Now I am running the program again. So now it is saying to me that enter number 0 or 1, 0 to end and 1 to start. and if I will enter here 1 and I will enter again, so you can see the statement is not running because I had done one mistake. Now before running I have to change the condition, that is I should be equal to 0. I had used here double equal to because we don't want to assign the value of I equal to 1, but we have to check the value that I is equal to 0 or not. It is exactly equal to 0 or it is exactly equal to 1 or not. So that's why we had used a double equal to. So note this thing in your copies, that whenever we will use any condition, then we will not use single equal to. If we will use single equal to, you had seen in the last video that it will assign the value to that variable. So it is assignment operator, but this operator is a comparison operator which will compare the value, that if I is equal to 1 then will the condition run. So let me start the program again. So now here the option are enter a number 0 or 1, 0 to end and 1 to start. So if I will write here 0, then program is end. But if I want to start it again, mean to say that if I want to start it again and again, I want to play this loop again and again. So for that I had to use here 1. So I will use 1 and enter. So again it is came here enter a number 0 or 1. I will again use 1, again came 1, again use 1, again use 1, again use 1. So you can see here the initial value was 0, but still it is checking the condition that I equal to 1 after the do condition. So first of all we want to show the user that what the output will come first of all, and then it is in the hand of user that he want to run the program again or not. So I am running this program again and again by using 1. If I want to close it, I will use 0 and enter, it will close according to this condition that I is not equal to 1, so it will close. Instead of 0 we can write here anything here. So I had removed it so that you can not confuse in this, that instead of 0 if I will enter a 4, then also condition will be stop. I am running this program again. If now I will use G, then also it will stop. But if I will use 1, mean to say that if I is equal to 1, then only the program will run again. So you can see our program is running again. Now I will use Y, then program is close. So hope you had understanding the do while loop. So in next video we will see the for loop that is used very much in the programs. So thanks for watching this video. You must support us by like, share and subscribe to our channel if you are new, and watch our full C++ playlist.